Hanoi Nightlife will surprise you. It's nothing like Saigon or Bangkok. Beer Street, or Tahien, is the beating heart of it all. Plastic stools jammed onto the pavement, beer spilling across tables, street food sizzling in the background, and neon lights bouncing off every corner. But here's the real story. Behind that chaos are scams, fixers, freelancers, and traps that most tourists never see coming. And in this video, I'm giving you the unfiltered guide to Hanoi Beer Street. What's fun, what's risky, and how to make the most of your night. I've dropped a Google Maps link in the description so you can find every spot I mention. If you want the full breakdown with details I can't squeeze in here, check my blog post. And for real-time price updates, hacks, and raw videos YouTube won't allow, join the VIP Lazy Nomad Telegram. It's more than content. It's a traveler community watching each other's backs across Southeast Asia. Let's dive in. Here's how Beer Street in Hanoi really works. Welcome to Lazy Nomad. You're the hardest working lazy explorer of Southeast Asia's night scene. We venture into the neon wilderness so you can enjoy the adventure from the comfort of your couch. From the electric avenues to the hidden corners of nightlife unknown, Lazy Nomad braves the buzzing streets and sultry sounds to bring you the most captivating walking tours and cultural deep dives. With a blend of humor, insight, and the occasional lazy detour, we're your authoritative guide to the nocturnal wonders of this vibrant region. Remember, in the world of Lazy Nomad, every night is an adventure waiting to be lazily explored. Our motto is, working tirelessly so you don't have to, unless it's to hit the subscribe button. When you talk about nightlife in Vietnam, the contrast between the north and the south is huge. Hanoi, up here in the north, is way more conservative than Saigon. And that conservatism shapes everything, from how the cops enforce nightlife rules to how fast your night comes to an end. Now that's both good and bad. On the downside, if you live for all-night chaos, Hanoi will frustrate you. Beer Street, Tahien, starts shutting down right after midnight. By then, stools are getting stacked, lights dimmed, and by 2 a.m. the whole scene is basically dead. Meanwhile, down in Bui Vien, Ho Chi Minh City, the madness keeps pumping until the sun comes up. But here's the upside. Hanoi's vibe is a little more straightforward. Conversations cut to the point, deals get struck faster, and it feels less like a hustle. Some people actually prefer that. It's less chaotic, more authentic. So the takeaway's simple. If you want wild nights till dawn, Saigon wins. But if you're cool with an earlier cutoff and a different kind of social energy, Hanoi's got its own charm. If you want the real details on how things work in Hanoi, check the blog post linked below. And for fresh price updates, insider maps, and raw tips I can't put here, you'll only find those in the VIP Lazy Nomad Telegram group. Don't miss it. All right, let's break down how Beer Street really works. We're talking about Tahien Street, right in the old quarter of Hanoi. I've pinned the exact spot in Google Maps below so you know where the madness begins. By around 5 or 6 p.m., the first drinkers slide onto plastic stools and the pavement starts filling. Between 7 and midnight, it's pure chaos. Chairs jammed so tight you can't move, menus shoved into your hands, and staff hustling hard to pull you into their bar like it's the best deal you'll ever see. After midnight, the cleanup comes quick. Lights dim, stools stack, and the energy drops fast. But if you're still hunting action, the crowd shifts to 1900 Le Théâtre, one of the few spots that pushes until about 1 or 2 a.m. Pro tip: always demand a printed menu and keep your bill in plain sight. Trust me, prices here have a way of growing if you don't. So here's the truth. Beer Street is the engine of Hanoi nightlife. Wild, messy, but short-lived. Time it right, and you'll ride the energy peak. Miss it, and you'll just pay the tourist tax while watching the stools get stacked. And here's what you'll find once you sit down. Now, let's talk food. Because Beer Street isn't just about cheap bia hoi. It's fueled by the street snacks that keep people sitting longer and drinking harder. You'll see trays of nem run, fried spring rolls that pair perfectly with a cold beer. Skewers of grilled pork and chicken being flipped right on the curb. And if you wander just a block out, you can land a full bun cha set. Smoky pork, noodles, dipping sauce. Hanoi's signature fuel before the real drinking starts. Here's a tip most tourists miss. Eat before the peak. Between 8 and 10 p.m., finding a free stool is a nightmare. If you roll in earlier, you not only get food fresh off the grill, but you actually secure a seat for when the crowd explodes. So don't just think of Beer Street as a bar zone. It's a full street food crawl where eating smart sets you up for the night. The right plate of food here can keep you drinking hours longer and way happier than the guys who only came for the cheap beer. Beer Street isn't just about plastic stools and cheap ahoy. Tucked between the chaos, you'll find a handful of small clubs and lounges that flip the vibe completely. Spots like CC, Sojay Lounge, or QK may look low-key from the outside, but once you're in, it's a different world. Darker lights, DJ booths packed in tiny corners, and stages where girls dance while the crowd squeezes in just meters away. These aren't mega clubs like you see in Saigon. They're compact, high energy, and built for travelers who want more than just sitting on a plastic chair all night. And here's the catch. Prices swing fast. A beer on the street might run you $1, but inside these lounges you'll pay double or triple, especially if the vibe comes with a show. My rule: check the menu first and always confirm your bill. Still, for a lot of people, these smaller Beer Street clubs are where the night gets interesting. You can start outside with cheap beer and street snacks, then slide into a lounge when the crowd thins out. And yes, the girls here? Stunning. It's one of those Hanoi surprises that keeps people coming back. So if you're looking for more than just a stool on the sidewalk, dive into the side doors of Beer Street. That's where the real late-night flavor is hiding. As you walk the streets around Beer Street, you'll notice plenty of massage parlors. Many of these offer exactly what you'd expect: a traditional Vietnamese massage, the kind of relaxing foot or body treatment that feels perfect after hours of drinking and sitting on those tiny plastic stools. But not every shop is the same. Some places will hint at offering a little more than just a standard rub-down. And this is where you need to be careful. To avoid any awkward misunderstandings, it's best to be clear about what you want the moment you step inside. If your goal is just a proper, straightforward massage, say it up front. My advice? Stick to busy, well-lit shops with posted prices. The legit ones will make you feel comfortable right away. Anything that feels vague, hidden, or pushes extras, walk out. So yes, massages can be part of the Beer Street experience. Just approach with caution, know what you're asking for, and keep it simple. Ah yes, fixers. In Hanoi, this is a whole different level. You'll see them everywhere, roaming Beer Street, smiling, friendly, and quick to flash you a menu of options. Sometimes it's on a phone, sometimes even on a tablet. Massages, secret venues, private bars, you name it, they'll pitch it. But here's the truth. Following them comes with a risk. Inflated bills, hidden service charges, or sketchy add-ons you never asked for. That $2 beer? It suddenly becomes a $20 bill. And there's no winning that argument. The smart moves, whatever you do, decline those so-called free offers. They're never free. And it doesn't stop at the bill. In crowded tourist zones like Beer Street, touts and pickpockets often work hand in hand. Keep your phone zipped, wallet tight, and never follow someone into a back alley. That's where things flip bad, fast. So yeah, fixers are part of the Hanoi nightlife backdrop. But the best play is simple. Smile, approach with caution, and keep control of your night. Now let's talk about freelancers. And yes, Beer Street has its own fair share. Compared to somewhere like Bui Vien in Saigon, their presence here isn't as obvious. But if you spend enough time on Tahien, you'll notice them. It usually starts with that look. A little too long, followed by a smile. And then the standard question, where are you from? Or you want to join me for a drink? That's your signal. Here's the important part. This isn't about brokering, promoting, or logistics. It's about awareness. If you engage, you're stepping into a legal gray zone that can come with real consequences. My rule? Treat everyone with respect and boundaries. If you're not interested, a polite no is enough. If you are just talking, keep it social, keep it clear, and understand the limits. So yeah, freelancers are part of the Beer Street backdrop. Less in your face than Saigon, but still around. Just be smart, be respectful, and remember, this is for educational purposes only. So here's the bottom line. Hanoi nightlife is chaotic, fun, and full of energy, but it's short-lived compared to Saigon. Personally, I'd only recommend a few nights here. For me as a night owl, the early closing hours are a deal breaker. But maybe for you that's perfect. Not everyone wants to party until sunrise. If you want the full breakdown of how Beer Street really works, I've put together a blog post. Link in the description. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you want real-time updates, live price checks, hidden hacks, and insider videos I can't post on YouTube, join the VIP Lazy Nomad Telegram. It's not just content, it's a community of travelers swapping experiences, calling out scams before they happen, and backing each other up across Southeast Asia. So wherever your night takes you, remember, stay sharp, stay respectful, and don't get played. Thanks for tagging along with Lazy Nomad. Until our paths cross again in the neon-lit streets of Southeast Asia, keep exploring, but always keep it lazy. Good night, and see you on the next adventure.